All right, welcome back, guys. Would anybody like to start us off with a recap of the last session?
Echo volunteers.
No, I don't.
Oh,
I'm
sorry,
sorry,
I
I didn't.
belch meant nothing.
I know it's been a while.
I can recap.
Okay.
Yay!
So we get into town, start perusing the different stalls and vendors. One of the first stalls that was walked upon from the majority of the group, because I quite wasn't there. I was at the church, I believe, for the first little bit of it. Was a candied nut stall and meat stall, like smoked meats, I believe. And then walked down a little bit more, found a boat race competition. You build your own boat or raft to race down the river. No one wanted to do that, so we kept walking. Then we got kind of down to the end bridge, crossed that, and then Lady set up a tarot reading and fortune telling little stall, and Denali watched guard. Then me, as well as Jamie, I believe. Then me and Dax walked back down, found a cooking competition going on, went back, told Jamie. We took Jamie to the cooking competition, and Jamie did win. And then after the cooking competition, we found a drow staring us down, chased him down, caught him in a back alley, and now we're here. Oh, other little area. Before all this happened, like a town mayor guy, I can't ever remember what he's called. He was like, "Hey, you need to go out of town right now. I have something super important for you guys to do." But we're all like, no, thank you. That's what the captain of the guard was telling us. She gave us a message from him telling us he had an urgent mission for us to go on to, but we all said we're not going to do that because we had plans. Something like that. It's been a while, but that's what I remember.
No, that's the basic gist of it. Plus
We had to sleep.
yeah, the premiere.
Yeah, we were really tired, and he was like, "You need to drop everything and do this thing," and we were like, we need spell slots," and like,
Yeah.
we just did all this shit for you, sir.
That's right. Yeah, because we just got back from killing the two-headed giant.
Yeah.
And well, you had a rest before, but it was the tavern brawl with the other.
Oh yeah. Yes, that's right. It's been a hot minute since we last played. So I was trying to remember everything.
Whereas Lady Salasa had serious beef with the other bard.
Mm-hmm.
With that guy.
Well, then we will pick up right where we left off with this unconscious male drow that you choked out in the alleyway.
Yeah.
Like you do.
Fairly close to the Premier's manor. You chased him down, knocked him out. What's the next step?
Got him.
Man, that guy put up a struggle. But did we take him to the guards? To the captain lady?
That seems like a reasonable next step. doesn't it?
Yeah, I mean, he is Drow. We need answers for questions that we will soon give him.
Wait, we're giving him answers?
No, we need answers. We give him questions.
Okay. Sorry, I got a little confused.
Yeah, he's just taking a little nappy nap right now. So let's get him in a cell before he wakes up.
Speaking of which, Jax, since you're the one that choked him out into unconsciousness, please roll me a d4.
Ooh.
2.
Right. Thank you very much.
All right, I think we have 2 seconds before he wakes up, so let's get moving.
Yeah, let's move.
Probably 2 hours. It's gonna be about 2 hours. However, so how do you get this drow back to the guardhouse?
Well, I can help
carry
you.
him.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I assume you're carrying him, but what route do you take? Do you take the alleys to the guardhouse, or do you just?
I mean, I
parade
think we're
him?
probably trying to avoid detection if we're smart. There's a whole party going on. If anybody, maybe we can just like try to make it look like if anybody glances at us, we have a robed figure who's drunk off his ass. I don't know.
Does anybody have a bag?
He did have a nice cloak. He was cloaked.
I pull the cloak over his head.
Perfect. Jamie, what are you concentrating on? I forgot what you.
I
were-
was concentrating on.
An epic chess game.
We had done this whole thing where I was doing a medicine check to tell. I don't know why that would be concentration. What was I doing? 1 second.
Bane?
Yeah, sorry, I don't know. I was doing a medicine check to try to.
I can take the concentration off. Oh, it doesn't.
Yeah, I'm just staring at my fucking sheet, trying to figure out what on earth I was doing, and I'm sorry, I don't know.
Well, let's see. We can go through the logs, can't we?
Oh.
Pass without trace. Okay.
Oh.
Actually, that's perfect.
That is actually a useful thing for me to be doing.
So, yeah, you are concentrating on that. So, taking him through the alleys to the guardhouse, trying to avoid detection.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. Everybody can roll me a stealth check at +10.
+10. Ooh.
Oh, good. An 11. I
First
think?
time
No,
I'm
sorry.
ever stealthy.
17.
Stealth. That's a
so 27.
17 total.
28.
20. Okay. Who's the lowest here?
17. Me. I think.
Lady Celasta. With a 13.
She
Nope,
gets a plus
23. 23. Never mind. Okay.
Yeah, gotcha.
Right.
10. Anytime someone's like looking in our direction, Jax just goes, "Don't look this way."
Fair enough. Okay. So, you take this male drow, avoiding detection from the sewing festival.
I'm not kidding. There's a party going on. Look, go over there.
Wait, is that exactly what you do? You're just
That's literally what he's
Okay,
doing. Anytime
gotcha.
someone looks in our way, Jax is like, "No, look that way."
all right. Well,
I'm carrying a body and I'm very tall. Can I intimidate people into looking the other way?
sure. Yeah.
22.
22. All right. Since this is a thing that's happening, Simic,
Does he wake up in my arms?
No. You came to this small town not too long ago, happening upon a merry festival called the Sewing Festival. There are a bunch of games, food is available. It's basically like a farmer's market / fair type of deal. And amidst the merriment, you see a group. Well, rather, just one big dragonborn carrying a body, and he looks at you and tells you to look the other way. Would you like to describe yourself?
You see a very small rabbit, kind of scared, looking at you, dressed in light blues and green kind of robes. They have a watch hanging from their belt loop and a compass hanging from their neck, and they have a book tucked away under their robes. And he just kind of looks at you, shaken.
Go on, you look late for something.
Ah!
What a Wizard of Oz reference.
Alice in Wonderland, you numpty.
That's what I meant. I'm just dumb.
Very different.
I'm just dumb.
Aw.
Oh, Pen, calm down.
I've never been calm in my life.
I know, you should really try it. It's helpful.
No.
Fuck you too, then.
So, this little rabbit person, are you...
He's just like, what? Why?
Jax like looks at the body on his shoulder and then at the group that doesn't seem to be noticeable, and he says, "Forget about it."
So I can watch you then?
No.
But you said forget.
I'm doing something I'd rather people not know about.
Oh, okay, I see. And he'll just watch as they walk away, and he'll follow behind them.
Okay.
Because he's curious now.
Fair enough. So, you start to trail this dragonborn carrying a body.
Roll me a stealth?
No. he's just
What is
following.
your basic stealth then? I need to know if Jackson notices you. Like, what's your passive stealth, I guess?
That's a question I've never been asked.
Stealth
And
plus 10.
your
Stealth
Stealth.
plus 10. 13.
Okay, Jax doesn't notice that you're following. He basically like turns and forgets that you were there.
but I think the rest of you see this small little Harengon just trailing behind you guys. Curious.
When did we pick up a pet?
Who's a
I
pet?
mean, I wouldn't call. Hey, I said no. When you say who's a pet,
I'm not a pet.
It spoke.
look, there's a lot of weird shit in this world. All right, I'm taking it as it comes.
Let's just hurry, guys. Just ignore him.
Okay,
Well, then why
they're
are
gonna
you just
see what we're
standing
doing.
still? Go.
I'm walking.
Walk faster.
Right?
He's gonna wake up at any second.
No, he's not.
No, he's not.
He might be dead. I don't know.
Oh, you killed someone?
No,
No.
not on purpose.
Sal, you're
Oh.
muted if you're trying to talk in this scene.
Damn it. I was talking that whole time, and I just figured. Never mind. I'm a little concerned that we have a tail.
I've always had a tail.
I have a tail
that-
too.
As do I.
You sometimes have a tail.
I
What does
meant
that
we
mean?
have some. Okay.
Okay, hold on. And Jack stops and turns and looks at this Haragon. Who? What? Why are you following us?
Well, I'm Raz. You said not to, so I'm curious now.
So you are doing specifically what you were told not to do, even though a very large, armed-looking person was the person doing the talking.
He didn't say he was going to hurt me, so why should I think he would?
I don't think I'd hurt you. Maybe I would. What are you doing here?
Following you?
Okay. I don't usually hurt people for that.
Okay, so then we're in agreement. I shouldn't be scared.
I think it's fine. There's probably already under, talk amongst the town what the miners saw, what happened there. Guards gossip too. I think we'll be okay.
So why were we being sneaky in the first place?
Well, bringing
To not cause a
This-
panic from the fact that we're carrying. Never mind.
Oh, I
Yeah.
don't think anybody else saw you. I just have a good eye.
Walking in a crowd with what we have versus talk amongst the town is two different things.
That's fine. I understand that. Okay. I've lost the... Let's just keep moving.
Let's just go.
Okay.
All right, so you keep moving towards the guardhouse.
Is this Haragon still following us?
Yes.
Sure is. He's
Well,
still
when we're near the guardhouse, Jax will look over his shoulder and be like, I didn't... Whatever.
I mean, we're not doing anything. Whatever. You're
We're
right.
strictly doing legal things
I mean, that's
Weird
for
fine.
the
Yeah.
sake of the town.
I don't care if it's illegal or legal. I'm just curious. I
It
want to
is completely within the bounds of the law.
know. Sure.
I strangled this man to unconsciousness because I was supposed to.
That doesn't sound right, but okay. I'll trust you.
It is.
I don't think you're going to reason with this talking rodent.
Well, once I know what's going on and my curiosity is sated, I'll leave.
Let's see what the guards have to say.
All right.
Jax goes into the guardhouse.
Okay.
Caught one!
There is like a rear door to the guardhouse, and you take the body of this unconscious drow to it, and there is a guard posted at the back door. And he just kind of snaps to attention. He was munching on something, helmet off, at his side, and he looks at you. What'd you catch?
A drow. And
Yep.
Jax will
Oh,
pull the cloak off over his head.
oh shit. And he kind of like drops the beef jerky that he's eating. And
Oh,
puts
that's
his,
a waste.
and he picks it back up. He immediately like he stops, picks it back up, puts it in his pocket, puts his helmet on. All right.
And you're making it worse.
Sorry. And he opens the back door. Go ahead.
I do not carefully duck as I enter the door.
You hear as you walk through the door, you hear a poof, like it just
Killing him
the-
instantly.
probably gonna have a lump on his head when he wakes up. But you enter the guardhouse, and coming from the rear, you're pretty much at
We
The
were just
captain's-
here like an hour and a half ago, right?
yeah. You're pretty
Okay.
much at the captain's office door. It is open, and you see the captain sitting there, looking
Captain
over.
Amel,
We found something cool.
Uh,
Wouldn't say cool, but
I'm trying to make light of it. Shut up.
all
He says
right.
that very loudly.
What did you catch?
Was I that loud outside?
Yeah,
You were.
wait.
Okay. And then I will like puppet the drow so that his head pokes in the door.
Oh
Look
my
it.
god.
Look. I'm a
She.
big eagle drow. And I
She-
bob his head around.
Oh my, that's quite atrocious.
Who? She immediately stands up from her desk.
Caught him snooping.
All right. Drexel, please get some chains on this drow, please, and send him to our cell.
You're gonna have to do that. He's not walking on his own.
Right. He'll be needing carrying.
It's pretty bad that he's been unconscious for this long.
And maybe some medical treatment.
Yeah.
And you see the guard that was outside at the back door kind of walks in with some chains and begins to chain up the drow's hands, and he takes the drow off your hands and leads him to somewhere else in the guardhouse.
You are able to get any information out of him. We'd appreciate it.
yeah.
He'll be questioned immediately. Where was he? Where did you find him?
The back alley behind the cooking contest, he was kind of staring us down.
That's concerning. Did you go through his personals?
I don't remember doing that.
No,
All right.
we just kind of once he was out, we brought him straight here.
To be honest, I was pretty frustrated at having to chase him down. And
Yeah.
I see. All right.
then there was like a long stretch of memory loss. And now we're here.
Well then, he will be questioned as soon as he wakes up. Well done. Who's this with you? I've never seen them before.
I don't fucking know.
You do know my name, I told you.
We have no
Yeah.
idea who this person is.
Their name is Raz. They were curious.
They're not
Yeah.
our party.
Oh,
Well, that's kind of rude.
Okay.
My guy,
Who-
you literally followed us here,
Are you a
even
guy?
though we told you to go away.
Yes.
Okay, let's start over. I'm Jax.
Oh,
Who
pleasure.
are you?
I'm Raz, and he just puts his little furry hand out.
Jax will shake it.
Ah,
Great. What you doing
Oh.
in town?
Looking around. Trying to find stuff.
All right. These are my friends. Light, Denali,
Nice to meet you.
Lady Celasta Defee,
The Fray.
yeah,
That's
and
quite the
Jamie.
Oh,
unique name.
Wait, I said it wrong. It's La Fray.
Wow.
Continue.
JB just says, "Hi."
Hi. I'm new to this whole thing, so
Me too.
Catching
What
Drow,
whole
I think
thing?
we are.
Randomly following people into the police station?
Yeah.
no, I just
Um,
meant like this whole talking to people and making friends. Is that what this is?
I don't know. Do you want to be friends?
Well, you did say you wouldn't hurt me for following you, so that's a good step, I think.
I usually try not to hurt people unless they're doing something that makes me annoyed.
It seems very aggressive.
It's pretty hard to make me annoyed.
He's
Oh.
very mild mannered.
See.
I'm
But-
sorry to interrupt this introduction of sorts, but could you take it outside?
Yes.
Okay, we go outside.
Okay. You leave the
We
guardhouse.
stop loitering in the guard captain's office
Fair enough.
while
Just
she's
don't-
trying to do her job.
All right.
Doesn't want us to use her place of business, I see.
Okay.
I've never seen a person who looked like you. Is this normal? He's asking that question of the group, not to Raz.
Have any of us seen his kind before on our adventures?
You guys, the people who are native to Enderos can roll a history check.
I just realized I said my last name wrong. Tom, I corrected it as well.
Wow.
Did you wait?
Lefray is from a different game.
Did
It's
you-
Lefay.
Oh,
It's
you
not
did say
Defeat.
Lefray.
Yeah, I
That's
did.
amazing, Pen. That's
Oh, man.
amazing.
I
My
mean,
brain cells are chugging along, but they're not succeeding.
History
technically,
check?
you do have a character who had the last name Lefray,
I
so
do.
that's
it's just
fair.
not this one. Ah.
I got a 5.
Error exists between keyboard and chair.
Okay. Well, Lady Celesta, you've traveled a lot.
Genius. I know lots of stuff.
And
Except
you
my own name.
and you have come across Harengon before. They don't normally reside in Enderos, but there is a pretty sizable community in Arborus on the eastern side between the two mountain ranges. He's traveled far, you know that much. And they sort of have well, I'll just leave it at that.
Yeah, they exist.
Right, I see that.
You would know the name of the area of Arborus that they come from, which is the Dusk Meadows.
Oh. So that's not Feywild. That's just part of the world.
It is, yeah, Alicia, it is.
Okay. She regurgitates that information.
Jax nods.
She vomits it out
Gross.
like a bird feeding her babies.
Oh.
Well,
Are
Okay.
there any questions I can answer
Get-
for
it's
you?
get-
well, I have a question, not for you, so to say, but for our group. Something's been on my mind this entire time since we've caught the drow.
Lay it on me, big guy.
So, you know how the town big shot who's hired us wanted us to do that quest like super urgently this morning? Like get out of town right away?
Yeah.
And then we don't leave town and we find drow in it. That
Okay.
a little too, you know, 'cause
Well,
I don't know, that
we wouldn't have found the drow if we weren't here.
that's kind of what I'm saying is there might be something going on. I mean, I may be completely wrong, but
You've lost me.
Are you implying we should stay here instead of leave because an invasion might be imminent?
I feel like
well,
you
that-
maybe are saying that Freddy might be complicit with the drow,
yes, yes.
but I feel like I think Freddy's just incompetent. I mean, I'm not saying you're wrong, but my read is that Freddy's just a fucking idiot.
Who's Freddy?
What's
The
complicit?
Premier. Like he's a traitor who's like working with the drow for some reason.
An inside job. Like
Yeah.
9/11.
Yeah. What?
Don't worry about it. I'm a fortune teller. I know these things.
Oh,
You,
you can see the future too?
What?
I'm still new at it, so
you can see the future?
well,
Of course I can,
Sort
but I
No,
don't know
not
about him.
you.
Well, no, but I'm pretty sure he's a phony.
I can only
That's what-
see like a little bit ahead into the future. I'm not.
That's what
I'm
Percy
still
said
new.
about you.
Well, he was wrong, but I'm right because.
Anyways,
I feel
You
like
say
there's
I'm
a black in a kettle around here somewhere.
What?
I feel like there's a black in the kettle around here somewhere. Jack says a little louder.
No, I heard you. I just don't understand.
Yeah, I'm waiting for Light to explain his thoughts because I feel like it's a little more important.
Wow.
Anyways, I think we should stay in town, keep our eyes peeled. Either I'm way off base, and either that was because I know, Jax, you said Drow were looking dead at you in the caves.
Yeah.
Either we caught the same one looking at us, because why would they be staring us down? We're 3 days into our guarding this town. We're not known, so to say. Why would our group be singled out like that?
Well, hold
It
on.
just rubs me the wrong way.
The thing is, this guy's paying us a lot of money. And it seems weird to pay us a lot of money to defend the town and then not want the town defended.
That's what I'm saying. He wanted us out of the town for whatever reason.
He might want scapegoats.
Oh.
It rubs me the wrong way.
What,
I
does
just
he
wanted
think
to
we're stupid?
I don't know. I just wanted to say what was on my mind. It's been weighing on my shoulders, but
Your mind or your shoulders?
Essentially, it's the same
Both.
thing.
both.
Okay. All right, then.
But you know what they say? Sometimes the simplest answer is usually the right one.
Who says that?
It's a. You've never heard that before?
No.
I'm not from around here, so that is fine. All right. I think you have a point. Like,
I'm not gonna put any. I just wanted to say it, like I said. I don't want to put all our eggs in the basket. That of this thought I had, but let's take it a little bit easier. Let's enjoy. Let's keep on patrol, enjoy our festivities, and we still have a couple events going. So
well,
This-
hold on. We have the tools to solve this
Mm.
right now.
we do.
And Jax turns to Lady and he says, "You can see the future."
Yes, I can.
Oh,
I'm so good at it too.
Is the
Can-
premier a traitor?
I'm sorry. Can I watch? Because I'd love to learn more.
I
I
don't
hate
know.
this.
All right.
Man, I wish I had Wheel and Woe.
You know,
That's a great spell for this.
I don't know
No,
very
wait,
much about
wait,
fortune
wait.
telling, but do we need to find Friedrich and like get his vibes?
Yes,
for you to answer that
definitely.
question?
Yes, 100%.
Did
So you
we
have to see the
So
people.
Jamie pays attention to my process.
should we
And
start?
Jamie grins.
You see, you see Raz just pull out a little flip book, and he pulls out a quill and some ink, and he just starts writing. I see.
Mm.
Well, on that note, should we try his wife first? And because,
Try her out.
well, like the
Well,
whole fortune thing.
Lady Amel
I
didn't
don't
seem to
think
think
this
that they were
culture's too fond
very.
of that.
Yeah, Lady Amel didn't seem to think that he and his wife were communicating much.
Well, I'm just saying, like, it can get our foot in the door because he seems a lot more harder to approach.
Well, I can be somebody else if that would help. If we need to get somewhere.
You can be a different Raz?
Oh, my head hurts. Oh, so much happened. So much is
I'm
going.
not.
What?
I'm not really sure how that would help. I
Well,
mean, we're
like
the
a-
ones that he's employing, so being not us seems like it would not be all that useful for getting an audience. Maybe I'm missing something. Sorry.
Oh well, you said that you needed to get your foot in the door, so I could.
What if? Okay, here's an idea. Who here's really good at like listening to conversations that other people don't want you to listen to?
Oh, I'm pretty good at that.
Where I
I'm
come
getting
from,
that
it's called
vibe.
Wadarshkashah, but I don't know what it's called here.
I'm sorry. What? What did you say it was?
What
He
Darsh
says
Kaka?
in
Worcestershire sauce.
Draconic spying.
Oh, he
Yeah,
understood you then, because I speak.
yeah, JB speaks Draconic too. It goes, oh, yeah.
Eavesdropping?
I've spied a bit. It's just not. I'm usually an animal for it.
Why
You can
don't
turn into an animal. That's cool.
you can't? You're halfway there.
What does that mean?
You're. Am I insane?
Your little bunny
Oh.
rabbit.
I don't
I'm-
think that he can turn into a rabbit any more than you can turn into a dragon.
Exactly. That's quite rude of you.
Oh. What? I've heard way worse. Come on.
I haven't.
Oh. Sorry.
It's okay. I forgive you.
That's a relief. So anyway, I think what did you say it was called here?
Eavesdropping?
Yeah. What if someone eavesdropping's around the premier guy? Fred.
Well, that could work. But they would have to be very well hidden and out of sight.
I could be
That
a
ain't-
kitty.
I can look like
Whoa.
a different person.
Being a kitty would be amazing.
Wait, can you be any person?
There are a couple of stipulations. I can't be bigger than what I am.
We gotta find someone who's close to the premiere.
Is it like a dwarf or a halfling or something like that? Sure.
Can you turn into me?
A small version of you, yes.
Your
Okay.
son. Oh, I'm sorry.
Anyways,
Your son.
I love it.
It would be my son. Just a little Jax.
Little tiny Jax.
Never talk to me or my son ever again.
Well,
My
This
boy.
is my son.
Pride is not the word I'm looking for.
There is so much more
Fantastic.
inside me now.
Okay.
We're good at this game,
Oh.
guys.
Yeah.
while we all dwell on this information and we can brainstorm, let the guards do their interrogations. Let's just calm down a
Wait.
little bit. Uh-huh.
Wait.
What if? And Jax gets real quiet. What if the guards are in on it?
I mean, the lady who just kicked us out?
Yeah.
I mean,
Honestly, I don't think that this is just my read, so I could be wrong. But I think that ML is just as frustrated dealing with Friedrich as we are. I don't think that she's on the take.
That's okay. I'm wrong all the time.
See, I might even be wrong. I might be just making everyone super worried about nothing. It was just something that I thought about and I just wanted to say it. So why don't we let things play out, get more information, and then go from there?
Okay.
It's definitely worth considering.
Because right now all we know is we caught a drow.
Okay. Right. So we just bide our time.
In a sense, yes. Let's see what information comes about what just happened, and then we can move and plan from that point on. So I
Okay,
know
but if
we
you
got.
need me to turn into a kitty, I need to know so that I don't, because we were planning the goat, and I can still do both, but I can't do both and another thing. So I just gotta,
You see
Okay.
Raz rub his hands together. He goes, "Oh my, espionage is so exciting."
What a dork.
I don't.
So,
I'm sorry.
Raz, how long have you been
still
in
learning
town?
Common.
Literally like a couple hours.
A little while. Why?
I mean, I'm just throwing this out. You're not working for Friedrich, right?
I don't know who that is.
Insight check.
Yeah, I'm good inside check.
The rat was actually a rabbit all along.
Yeah.
15.
Jax eats a few nuts.
Goblin knows nuts, huh?
I look over at Dex. Speaking of food,
You want one?
that could, yeah,
There you go.
that take some and I eat them. I need to
Alright.
calm down
Delicious.
before my children sing. I gotta calm my nerves. This is wound me up.
You have children?
What?
The children of the church.
I don't think those are actually considered children.
But they are actually kids, right?
They're kids.
But then-
You know them. You've seen them.
But he
Oh, the
The
asked,
same
and then I
person that I just met you like.
Well, I was talking to Jax. You haven't seen them. I need to calm down. I'm a bit too frazzled.
Is this the same person who was just
Jax?
talking about?
Go ahead.
He just looks confused at the like flip this person did. He was talking about spying and espionage, and now he's just too frazzled to see children, and it's confused Raz.
Jax puts a hand on your shoulder, Light, and he looks you square in the face. And I'm going to roll a persuasion check and say, everything's going to be all right, bud. We got this. Natural 20,
Hey!
25.
Nice.
A glow kind of,
What a
like
good bro.
chin was down, and then after you put your hand on my shoulder and say that, kind of a glow comes back in my eyes, and I look up at you. You know what? You're right. Everything will be okay.
Oh, yeah.
I'll lean into Jamie and go, "Is this what's called bro love? I've heard something about."
Now,
It's actually
Kith.
bromance.
Oh, bromance. That might be the
Now Kith.
Jax looks between the two of you and nods sagely.
Oh, okay.
Jamie clears his throat and says, "Anyway, so, what are we doing now?
Well,
Enjoying the festival until shit hits the fan.
So, should we be getting ready for our act? Like, what
I
are we
am.
doing?
Don't you worry.
Okay.
Lady has made sure I am as ready as I could possibly be.
Where you
Okay,
get
I
more
can help you
beatings.
too.
I'm pretty
Can
sure
you?
I
mine's
can.
the
I can.
final act.
God help.
Yeah, I'm trying to think.
God.
What's gonna come first? Well, the choir of all faiths is slated to run at sunset. And yes, the okay. Slated to run at sunset, and just before that will be the
Goat dance.
goat dance performance thing.
Didn't you get a little vest just for
I
it?
did. I have a vest.
Incredible.
I have a vest
So-
covered in bells that Jamie is going to need help getting dressed as a
What
goat.
kind of goat are you gonna be?
Like a we.
It matters.
The
Oh,
belly goat.
To me.
One sec. I dropped a GIF.
Right on the floor.
Eh.
Just a little pygmy goat
That's cute as fuck.
All right. Well,
in a vest.
so
bells.
you all decide to go out, enjoy the festivities of the sewing festival, with a new tag along in Raz.
Won't leave.
We'll fast forward to the goat performance. So you have a little like stage set up. It's just off the bridge across from the guardhouse, and you have like a little section that is sectioned off. So.
Okay, well,
Do
I can
you
only be a goat for
advert-
an hour, so I'm waiting until we're pretty much right before.
Okay. Is there any advertising going on? Like, do you have like signs set up, or how do you attract a crowd
I'm
here?
sure McDonald's sponsors, so
Oh, okay, the Golden Arches. Okay.
yeah.
Gotcha.
Well, Jamie's gonna have to have patches on his little vest, obviously,
Mhm.
like
Ah.
NASCAR. But
I
for
mean,
little
I
goats.
feel like the goat in Jingle Bells is probably our advertising. I don't know that there's much more advertising than that.
Advertising heroes.
I did not get poster board from
Heroes,
Michaels. I'm sorry.
heroes. Made with real lamb meat.
All right.
Delicious.
So, is everybody kind of like trying to attract attention to this performance?
I would
Well,
yeah, sure.
Jamie turns into a goat. It's a little goat,
Okay.
and he gets help. I can't. Somebody was gonna help me help him get into the vest. I can't remember who said they were gonna do that. Anyway,
I mean, I'll help. I'll even play like a little warm-up song for you.
and then so now, I guess Jamie and Jax are. Do we go out on stage and just like try to drum up a crowd by yelling, or what do you?
Yeah.
Is there a set time, like 5 p.m. is the goat dance? Like here's
Yeah.
the stage that everybody gathers around.
Meh.
Yeah,
I'm
like
gonna-
like 4:30.
Flawless.
Anybody helping out with the attraction of people, it's just going to be a charisma check.
Can I do performance?
You
Because I'm
can
playing.
you can do a
I think
performance, or if
advantage
you
based
have
on
like a
putting
cool
fire
way.
in the air.
Not good, but it's fine.
Am I doing
mean,
a
it's-
charisma check?
If you have a cool like way to get people attracted to this event,
How many people are like kind of in our vicinity?
Oh,
Like, is it a good crowd?
yeah. I mean, this section of it's kind of like in a horseshoe around the bridge all the way up to here and here. So there's plenty of people just walking about, like looking at all the different games, attractions, all that sort of stuff.
Okay,
So it's just a matter of like attracting people to your specific event at that time.
Can I use thaumaturgy to like create like whispers, like "Wow, look at that goat dance," like stuff like that?
Sure.
Yeah.
Basically, it's gonna be a charisma check for everybody, and I'll just take or performance or persuasion. One of those.
Okay.
One of those three.
Okay, fucking, it makes a difference.
I
Alright,
I know it does,
You have to
but
pick what you're doing, I guess.
yeah.
Okay, Jax is gonna roll persuasion.
My mic's been muted this whole time. Can I?
Buddy.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
what I wanted to do, for Lady, I was gonna show her a little bit of my time powers. She rolled a 7, so I want to chrono shift and have her re-roll that. And what it looks like to her is she had an image of herself doing whatever she was doing, and it went poorly the first time, so now she has a
Maybe
different chance to
Poorly is a little strong. Maybe just not
Sorry,
as good as it could have
not as
been.
good as it should have been. So
Okay.
that she had that vision and she stopped herself beforehand, and now she gets.
All right. It goes better.
Yeah.
Lady will narrow her eyes at you and just be like, I don't understand what you did.
Gives you thumbs up. I told you just a little bit into the future, so maybe you can help me.
I rolled persuasion as well,
Okay.
by the way. I got a 16 on my persuasion.
Okay.
Is there any other instruments around? Like perhaps a violin?
Lady has some.
Do you have a violin?
I have a hand drum and a lyre. I'm using my pan flute.
Lyre's close enough.
Okay. I'll get... Denali will play that in hopes of gaining interest for the goat dance.
Okay.
I'll do a performance check.
Roll for
would I
goat
do
dance.
would I do performance or would I use the dexterity of the viol? Like,
It depends on what your proficiency says.
Are you proficient in performance?
I do not believe so. I'm not. I'm proficient in the viol, but even though it says I'm not proficient, which is weird, it's the one with the little. Yeah. Okay.
Then
All right.
roll charisma plus proficiency.
Oh, okay. Squints. You've just confused me.
Do you have any charisma based skills that have proficiency?
I don't know, dude. I don't fucking know. You
Looking
just
at your
made-
character sheet, they'll have a little black dot next to them if you're proficient. So persuasion, performance, intimidation.
Yeah,
Roll one of
it'll
those.
be in.
You're not actually
Literally-
rolling that skill, you're just rolling it for that number.
Oh,
Mhm.
okay.
Yeah.
Sure. Well, then I'm gonna do my d20 then. Fine. That's an 8 on persuasion plus 6.
Okay.
So
14. That's not bad. Jax, you said you were doing something.
Yeah, I rolled persuasion. And what Jax was going to do was he was going to pull out his lute and play a loud note, and then call out to the crowd and breathe his breath weapon up into the air. But what actually happens is he pulls the lute off of his back, he fumbles it, and it bong bong clatters on the ground. And he goes, oh no, and like breathes fire on it.
Jesus.
Because
So-
I rolled a natural
Oh,
one.
no.
That's what you saw happen, but then you blink your eyes and you're sitting here before it actually did, and you can have a chrono shift.
Oh shit. Okay.
Whoa. That went really bad. Okay.
You just see Raz giving you a thumbs up.
Some Final Destination shit going on right here.
Okay. I carefully unsling the lute, making sure I have firm grip on it. Okay. We're already off to a better start. I rolled an 11.
Much better than 1.
Yeah, that is better than one. Okay. So all said and done with all the rolls together, you guys attract a pretty healthy crowd to this performance. So Jax and Jamie and anybody else who is participating in the performance, please describe what you do. And then we'll need a performance check afterwards.
Well, Jamie is basically just doing a tap routine as a goat.
Okay.
Just Dance by Lady Gaga plays in the background.
So just like
Medieval Lady Gaga.
a lot of prancing and leaping and just sort of dancing around and trying to draw attention to himself, basically.
Okay.
He does try to do it in rhythm with the music, in a way that it would require a real goat to have crazy amounts of training in order to do. But mostly he's just, sporting for attention.
All right. So this is a song that you've worked on with Lady Celasta.
Yeah.
Celasto is just helping drum up interest. The official playing is from Jax.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I beat him up for it, so you better do good.
All right.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, so Jax plays the music that was taught to him by Lady.
Okay.
And let's see how he does. Do I have advantage because she taught me?
Yeah.
I'd say yes.
Yeah, that's
Didn't
fine.
he nail his yeah, he did some really good checks when he was learning. I know that.
Well, she beat the fuck out of him every time he got it
I
wrong. So
And a new performance from Jamie at advantage because it's pretty impressive that a goat is doing this.
I rolled a dirty 20.
Me too.
Oh,
Lost
all
his crap.
right.
all right,
Okay.
everybody's party.
As soon as the performance starts, there is like a little bit of awe at what's happening, and then you all of a sudden you hear cheering, like cheering on Jamie the goat, and the music is like you both of you are very in sync, like. Goat Jamie is like tapping to the beat, to the music, swaying to the music, and by the end of it, you get a round of applause. And while there's no like coffers to take like tips, people start throwing coins onto the stage for you.
Or someone throws their bra for Jamie.
Milk.
So, I'm gonna ask.
If someone throws their underwear of any kind at Jamie while he is a goat, he will tear it up because he's a goat.
Oh my
I'm gonna
God.
ask both Jamie and Jax to roll 3d6.
Okay.
That's not a D. There we go.
That is 11.
11. Okay.
Nice.
His were much better than mine.
All right. So, you end up collecting 10 gold and 70 silver.
Jesus. So 17 gold.
Yeah. From that performance, just in tips.
Okay.
You are now your performance is now like being whispered amongst the crowd. Like, oh, did you see the goat? Like, that was so cool. The performance was in sync. And the music was really well done. That's what you hear until the choir of all faiths comes onto the main stage, which is on the bridge. And we'll fast forward to that performance. That is the premiere performance of the Sewing Festival. There is a big crowd just kind of on both sides of the bridge, getting a look at the stage and hearing the performance. Light.
Yes.
If you could give me just a d20 roll plus 8.
$21.
21. It is a really hauntingly beautiful performance from the kids. They sing really well, and by the end of it, there is a round of applause, and you can't help but feel a little bit of pride that you conducted and helped with that
Only a
performance.
little, though.
Or, how would Light feel about that?
He would feel extremely proud, kind of like, fighting back tears. And he's gonna walk up after they're done singing their song and hymns, with their performance, and he's gonna, give a bow to the crowd and, like wave his arms at the kids and kind of like showing them off in a sense.
Mm.
And he's gonna thank the entire crowd and thank all the kids, and he's gonna tell the kids, like, you've done so well, guys. I'm so proud of you. When I get back to the church, I'm gonna give you all such a swell treat. I'm so proud of you guys. And he goes in for a group hug.
They all surround you and give you a big group hug. And you hear a lot of, "Thanks, Light! Thanks, Light! Thanks, Light!" And
Safe light repair. Safe light replace.
and at the end of that performance, the sun is setting, and it seems that the sewing festival is at its close. Many of the patrons are either heading home, or some of the adults that are hanging around are heading towards the brass hearth for a nightcap. It's been a couple hours, or rather 3 hours, since you last dropped off the drow at the guardhouse, so you can assume he's probably awake. With the
Should probably go
sewing,
check in on that, huh?
the sewing festival close, what do you all do?
We should probably go see how that interrogation went, huh?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Okay.
I'm not arguing.
Oh,
Oh,
can we take a quick 10?
yes. Food is ready, so let's go ahead and take a quick break for food, and we'll be back.
Have
Okay.
steak
Thank
egg.
you.
All right. So, we are heading over to the guardhouse to see what is happening with the interrogation of the drow that you caught. You all enter the guardhouse, and by now it is cleared out of all business dealing with the sewing festival. You're here in the reception area, and you see the receptionist is sitting quietly at her desk. Hello, how can I help you?
Is there any new information on the drow we captured?
Well, you're going to have to talk with the captain on that one.
Is the captain in?
I believe she's with the prisoner.
Ah,
But if you head back towards the cells, you may be able to catch her attention.
thank you.
Oh, good. Thanks.
Of course.
All right, so I start heading towards the cells.
Wait,
Yes.
what if this is a trick?
I doubt it.
Keep your eyes open.
I know, I know what I said, but let's just, like I said, let's gather information before we jump to conclusions.
We'll keep our eyes open.
Okay.
Once they're out of sight of the receptionist, Jamie is going to sort of slip in between some of the bigger people and turn into a kitty.
Okay.
So he's now a small orange kitty.
All right. So
Um,
you are now a cat.
just a little orange kitty. That's what Heim says.
Oh my gosh, where did he come from? Look at him.
All right. So,
Jax immediately begins to razz and ruffle this orange cat that he failed to notice was Jamie.
Boy.
Jamie is like, okay, he does not do anything to. He seems like a pretty chill cat.
uh-huh.
Weirdly.
Do you not remember?
Remember what?
Oh, I lean over, I try to whisper as close as I can. That's Jamie.
Oh. Oh. Jax looks disappointed and just stands up.
It's okay, big guy.
I thought he liked me.
I mean, he
Aw.
still probably does.
Well,
Yeah, but
he
not like a
does.
cat likes you. Like
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to look him in the face after that. Okay.
Well,
Let's keep moving.
Yeah, so you head back towards the cells, and just before you get to the cells, there's like a barred gate, and you can't really see into any of the cells, but you do see Captain Amel sitting in front of one of them on a stool, and she has her arms crossed over her chest and kind of leaning back a bit, just staring into the cell. There's no like barrier, so you can hear what she's saying. And do you speak common at all? And you hear something come from the cell that she's sitting in front of. Not in common. It sounds harsh and abrupt. More like a slur than anything else. All right. Well, I see we're getting nowhere. And she picks up the stool and turns and sees you all. Oh, wonderful. Does anybody speak Drow?
Strauss speak.
I believe they speak Undercommon.
Nope.
She looks to the rest of you.
Jax looks at the
No.
drow in the cell.
You can't see him currently. It's like there's 2 rows of cells. You're at like the gate before you get into that room, so you can't really see into any of the cells. Has anybody have any idea of how to communicate with him to get information?
Well, if we wait till tomorrow, I can pull thoughts straight from his head.
You can do that.
Yeah. Memories, too.
Huh. Well, why don't we just do that?
All right.
Yeah,
That
that's the
works
fast.
for me.
Yeah, that's the fastest way to answer all our questions.
The cat sits down and starts washing aggressively.
I use message to the cat. Is that really necessary?
Meow.
All right.
It's a cat. What was I
So,
thinking?
if anybody has any ideas of how to get information before tomorrow, and she opens the gate to the cells, please be my guest.
Do you have a problem with violence?
He's being very stubborn. So, as long as you don't kill him, I think we'll be all right.
I can do that.
Go ahead.
And she kind of motions for you to enter the cells where the cells are.
Jax strolls in.
All right.
So does Jamie. He's very nonchalant because he's a tabby.
Oh, no cats. And she tries to block you.
No, wait. I need him
You need a cat.
for my interrogation technique.
Okay. Fair enough. And she like pulls her hand up for blocking the orange cat. So Captain Mel leaves the gate open for the rest of you to enter if you so wish, and she just kind of crosses her arms and waits, kind of just watching you do whatever you're supposed to do. You go to the middle cell on the left, and you see the drow there, kind of disheveled, stripped of all possessions, and down to basic common travel clothes. He is no longer chained at the wrists or ankles, but he's in a cell. So
as Jax walks into the room in Draconic, he says, your kind has put mine through a lot of hell. And I just walk up to him. Does he respond? Does he seem like he understood me at all?
he is remaining defiant. You see the red eyes, the white hair, and disheveled. I'll just bring the reference out again.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't say anything. You just see this look of malice.
Yes, Denali?
No, never mind. I know that's I know we fucking talk about people who do that all the time, but it was a stupid idea, and I don't want to fucking be stupid right now. So.
Okay.
No ideas are stupid.
Unless they're Semics.
Just all.
Wow!
You fuck off, Finn! Jesus Christ! Holy shit!
What the fuck?
Out of pocket.
Out
Always
of
out of
left
pocket.
field.
I was just thinking about all of the character deaths, but sorry, go on.
I was gonna tell you about Wednesday, but now you can fuck off. You can regret.
You were
You
not
can
gonna.
regret and lament in your life
were not.
choices that
You're
brought you to this
holy
moment.
shit. Anyway,
Will you describe the cell for me, please?
It's a pretty bare bones cell. You have 3 walls that are just straight stone. There's a little slit of a window at the very top at the back to bring at least some light. There's a a hanging bed on chains. Doesn't look comfortable at all. And a chamber pot. And a stool at which he is kind of just sitting on, arms crossed, looking at you. And the front of is just bars from floor to ceiling.
Jax grabs the stool and he says, in common to his group, he says, "This is not going to be pleasant."
Oh, are you gonna hurt him?
Probably.
As you see, as soon as you sit down, he spits on the floor in front of you.
Okay. It seems he's unhappy.
She's
Bef-
dealt with this a lot, so she's used to the interrogation.
Before he hurts him, I'm gonna
Jamie
use
spit
message
at the
on the
drow.
drow.
Going-
Before he hurts him.
I'm gonna use message and go, if you could say anything at all, you might want to.
Who all speaks Elvish?
I
Me.
do.
You hear in Elvish, fuck you.
That sounded
Oh.
different.
Yeah, what'd he say?
I say back in Elvish. Really, no. So you can speak.
It is not the best Elvish. Like, it's like out of practice.
Right, it's like broken almost.
Kind of, yeah. Very undercommon-y Elvish.
You can speak with him.
Yes, he could speak. It's very, very bad and broken, but it is Elvish.
Okay. Tell him I don't care.
Well, he doesn't care what you think, Mr. Drow. I say that back to him in Elvish. Why did you come to town?
First, he responds with, sorry. First, he responds to your translation with, and the Earth does not care about you surface dwellers.
Uth?
Earth.
Orth.
What does that mean?
You
Know
can
what
make,
Orth is?
you can make a history check
Okie dokie.
at a disadvantage.
What about me?
Well, I'm translating everything he's saying to the
That's
Yeah,
a
and it-
0.
Anybody can roll. If you are, you can roll a history check at disadvantage. Anybody.
Huh? Roll the 1 minus 1.
I got a 9.
It was a 10, but then you said disadvantage.
I rolled a 17.
17.
What?
With a 17, it sounds like a place.
2. Never mind.
Oh, I think my professor talked about that place once.
I got an 18 on my first one. I was like, oh, please get a 20.
Back to the
Um,
Drow.
It
So
sounds.
this. Oh, go ahead.
To you, Raz, it sounds like it could be an important place.
While they're having this chat,
Yeah.
Jax is shifting through his bag and pulls out a bear trap.
Oh, what are you?
Oh, okay.
Denali
Calm down.
You see,
has a rope that she's wrapping around her wrist, and then another one in front of this guy. So she looks like she's making a
What are you two
noose,
gonna do?
basically.
I'm going to hurt
okay.
him.
as soon as
Yeah,
you take out the bear trap, you see uncrosses his arms and like places palms on his knees, and he like leans forward, like challenging you to fucking try it.
Can we roll for intimidation?
Yeah. Yeah, the bear trap and Denali together, you can roll separately or give someone an advantage between the two of you.
I mean,
I
Jax is
I'm not-
like. Go ahead.
I'm not doing anything that would be ultimately intimidating until that rope is around his neck. So I would give Jax advantage if I can.
If you want to roll intimidation with the bear trap.
I think Jax. So he's not moving like he's trying to threaten him. He's pulling out this bear trap. He's pulling it apart. He's setting the spring.
Okay.
He's like paying attention to what he's doing while they're talking.
Okay. So not yet. Anyway, you're not.
Not
trying-
yet.
Okay. All right. All right.
I mean, what he's doing might be intimidating, but he's not trying to intimidate him.
Okay. Gotcha.
I'm gonna. I would like to roll persuasion to get him to talk before we start hacking off limbs with the bear trap.
Yeah, you can go ahead and roll persuasion.
It won't initially break off any limbs.
It's gonna break a fucking bone.
Yeah. He's gonna wish it broke all the way through.
19.
19. Okay. So he will have to. He will have to meet this DC with a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, bet? Say less.
Oh shit.
He remains defiant.
Silvery Bobs, bitch!
Of course.
So you want him to roll well on this wisdom save.
Why?
Because if he fails the wisdom, he's gonna remain defiant.
Oh, then Silvery Barbs is doing nothing here.
Yeah, that's why I'm telling you might want to hold off on that.
So we want him to succeed.
You want him to succeed on a wisdom saving throw again for persuasion. Just because, that's, he's not very wise. He's going to remain defiant.
So what happens?
He remains defiant.
Oh, okay. I understand.
Mm-hmm.
I understand the conversation now.
Look, I'm speaking in Elvish again. Look, why did you come to town? Why are you here?
That is none of your business. You want to know why we're here? Talk to your king.
Our king? And who is this king you speak of? Like the king of this town or neighboring nations?
While he's talking, Jax finishes setting the bear trap, grabs it has a 3-foot length of chain attached to it. He kind of grips it and he just lets the bear trap hang loose, and he lets the setting flat where a creature would step on it to trigger it. He lets it hang and dangles it up against the drow's shin.
Ooh.
Okay.
It's not going to set it off yet, but
Unless he kicks into it.
mhm.
Well, no, his feet are bound, right?
No, he's not
okay.
chained, so he can
Okay.
move. He can move away from this. I'll say that just for the sake of having this work, Captain Amel did give you some keys to get into the cell
Okay.
to interrogate him like this. So, both Denali and Jax are in the cell. And he's
Light
just-
is as well, and
Mhm.
Jamie's being a
Jamie.
cat here.
Jamie's there too.
Okay. What was your question again, Light?
Who is the king he speaks of? What's his name? Because that's a very vague answer.
Your
There's a lot-
King Murkos.
Sorry. Murkos.
Yes.
Translate. Well, he says the King Marcos. Does anyone know who that is?
Oh, you know exactly who that. It's
Oh, okay.
yeah. It's
Okay.
the
Sorry.
Murkos is the king of Enderos.
Oh.
Fuck.
So, did Marcos hire you or provoke you?
Maybe you should learn your history before talking to me.
I think you should know your place and answer wisely.
Jax lets the bear trap bump against his shin.
Does that set off?
No, it doesn't set it off. It has like a certain amount of weight it requires, but it probably scares him a little.
Yeah. Now you can roll intimidation.
With
It's an
advantage.
18 plus
Oh, yeah.
5, 24. 23.
Okay. You do see he flinches away from it a little bit. And he just tries to get his leg away from the bear trap.
I can put it somewhere else.
We're not here to play games. So answer wisely. And your leg's gonna be fine.
Go to your king and tell him to give him. Sorry, I said that wrong. To give us what we were promised.
And what were you promised?
He just stares at you.
What were you promised?
He doesn't say anything.
Jax.
I kicked the bear trap.
Okay. I don't know what the damage is for a bear trap. And so
Typically, it's typically 2d8.
okay,
And the creature that is caught in it is restrained.
gotcha. Roll damage. Because he's been healed a little bit, but not much.
6 damage. I rolled
What?
2 3s.
6 damage?
Damage. It's piercing damage. I rolled 2 3s.
Okay, gotcha. Okay.
He dies. No, just kidding.
No, he's still up. But
He's screaming.
yeah.
Well, before he manages to scream, Denali's gonna stuff the rope in his mouth and pull his head back.
And it's muffled.
You don't know how many brothers I've lost to you. You don't know how badly I want to just kill you.
You see, he's like breathing heavily through the pain, gagged, looking at you with those hateful red eyes.
Have we learned anything, Light?
Yes, the king has promised their people of the town they're from or wherever something, but he won't tell me what it is. And I look back at him. What were you promised?
Denali removes the gag.
If he hesitates to answer, I twist the bear trap.
Oh, okay.
Owie.
All right. Before that happens, make a persuasion check, Light.
Oh no! Don't fall off the desk.
Sorry. It's slippery up here.
Ooh,
Can't fucking tell me what to do.
that is a 10.
10.
Hey.
Okay. Uh,
Shit. That is not a dice
Okay.
I want to lose on the floor. Okay.
Is it a D4?
Yes, it was.
Classic.
And mine are extra sharp. I'd be going to the hospital.
Snitches
uh,
get stitches.
he quickly says, through the pain.
I haven't
Land.
twisted it yet.
Oh, I mean, it still hurts.
Yeah, that's fair.
Take a bear trap to a leg.
Mines, gold, silver. Ugh.
I say in common, lands, mines, gold, and silver.
Okay.
Then back to Elvish, and this town particular he promised you? Or is this what y'all just wanted to take?
It is a silver mine, isn't it?
Did he promise you this town, or are y'all just taking it?
We're taking it now. Because it's supposed to be ours.
He says they're taking this town because it's supposed to be theirs.
Why do they think that?
Look back at him. And that's because you claim it's yours, or the king proclaimed it?
He promised us. Huh?
So he promised you this city. Why did he promise you this city?
Ask him.
As Jax can hear him speaking, he begins to slowly pull the bear trap open. But he's taking his time doing it.
You see there's a bit of a reaction. It hurts coming out, but there after it comes out a little bit, there's a little bit of a relief that it's been pulled from his leg.
Okay. I have a question. Are you in leagues with the town's premier? Or anyone from this town?
He just kind of furrows his brow, like confused by the question.
Okay, so you just came here on your own volition. No one here is helping you with anything? Take the town?
I am done talking.
I'm gonna punch him square in the teeth.
Okay, go for it.
Okay.
Alright. Where is it? Attributes. That would be this. Actions, unarmed strike +5. It's a 13.
You see, you go for the punch, and he just like slides his head out of the way. You missed.
Okay. Okay.
What's happening? And my grip on the bear trap slips.
Ah!
And I have to step back so I don't get hit by
Yeah.
light.
That looked like it hurt.
You hear a bunch of speak in Undercommon as the trap continues to bite into his leg.
How many times do we have to teach you to answer us properly?
Actually, roll damage one more time for that, because that
Just fucking fell unconscious.
we'll see.
That's a 4 and a 2, 6 again.
Okay, he's still conscious, but yeah. Sorry, I was thinking about that. The damage. What was
Yeah,
the
yeah.
question again?
Oh, I was just saying, how many times do we have to teach you to answer us wisely? How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man?
Said, I'm done talking.
Okay.
Come back tomorrow and try it again.
What'd he say?
Okay. We'll be back tomorrow. I say that in common. We'll be back.
Oh,
He doesn't want to talk. We won't kill him. This is all in common. We won't kill him. I look at him just yet. But yeah. I turn to the captain of the guard. Chain him tightly and do not let him go.
I wasn't going to take this off until we were finished.
He might bleed out.
And Jax will, not so delicately this time, actually using his strength, puts his foot on the drow's leg above the bear trap and yanks it off.
Oh, okay. Roll damage again.
8.
He falls unconscious.
Jax will use a healing light and say, "Get up, bitch."
He fell unconscious, like off the stool, and he is prone, and you bring him back, and he just stays there.
I heal him for 6.
Okay.
So of course I rolled max.
he has 6 hit points now.
Jax looks very angry, like he was keeping a cool face while we were talking to him, but as soon as he turns away from the drow, he looks furious.
Oh,
He's,
Light.
taking a breath to cool down.
Yeah, Light's demeanor went from like super smiley with the kids to like super pissed and like I don't care. Like I don't care anything about you. You're gonna answer my questions. He went good cop, bad cop, basically. Like he's pissed as fuck too.
Oh, that was bad cop, bad cop.
Yeah, that was just bad.
No, I'm just saying like the good cop is like, you know, the act with the kids.
I see.
And, yeah. But y'all know Light to be like all happy and cheery and
I think you mean Jekyll and Hyde.
yeah, that works.
Yeah. All right. So
As he leaves the cell, he'll hold the gate open and say, "Come on, Orangey."
The cat will emerge from the cell.
Orangey.
That's his name now.
It was more or less just how it was.
Yeah.
With the most uncertainty.
RNG.
So
Yeah.
you leave
Oh,
the cell, lock it up behind you.
wait, before I do that, does anyone have any cloth?
I'm wearing it.
Well, a scrap cloth, something, towel, anything.
You can't
Captain?
have my scarf.
What is this for?
So he doesn't bite his tongue off.
Don't worry about that.
Okay.
If he hasn't done so already,
Okay,
I
but
don't think
not
he'll do it.
I hope not. Tomorrow we're gonna get everything we want out of him.
What did you learn? Thank you, Heimdall.
He's been a lot.
So basically, apparently, the drow, and the king have a promise
A promise?
of land, gold, silver. Basically, they're saying this town is theirs because the king commanded it.
But why? What? Why would they think that?
I couldn't get him to really say why, but tomorrow we'll open his mind with our new friend here.
Hi, that's me.
So make sure he doesn't die.
I will certainly try my best.
I healed him
I can
a little.
I can actually, you know what? I'll stay. I'll stay in the quarters, and I can heal him if he tries something. If you don't mind me staying the night.
No worries. I think he just needs to rest. We've already given him 2 healing potions, so I think that's well enough.
Okay.
Anybody with a decent passive insight notices Jax does not seem happy anymore.
You consider decent.
Jamie, you're wearing
13
armor,
or
right?
above.
Okay, I got
Yeah.
13.
Yeah.
Jamie is gonna climb up the back of Jax's armor and like sit on his shoulder and headbutt him.
Almost absentmindedly, like forgetting that Jamie is that cat. Jax just reaches up and scratches the back of Jamie's head. But he's like, his face is downtrodden. He looks guilty.
Jamie's continuing to act like a cat right now, but he was attempting to be sympathetic, as cat.
Yeah, I understand.
If anything happens, you know where we are. We're at the Brass Hearth.
I do.
Come and get us immediately.
I will.
Thank you. And I just kind of not storm out, but like, shoulders tense and just dead glaze forward and just kind of walk out.
What's the Brass Hearth?
It's a tavern. I'm gonna get a drink.
Oh, my parents wouldn't let me drink.
Are they around?
No.
Then your life is what you make it, Mr. Raz.
That was very wise, actually. I'm impressed.
My best friend said it to me.
Oh, well, that's kind of him.
Yeah. I don't think he'd like what I just did. And Jax leaves.
All right. So you head back to Brass Hearth. For the night, I assume.
Yes.
Hold on, let me get you onto this map here. You're gone. You walk into the Brass Hearth, and it is fairly busy tonight. There are tons of patrons. The bar is full up. You do see your normal table unoccupied as of right now, but you better sit down quick.
I sit down, which was this table, correct? I believe that was our table.
That
Yeah.
was our usual table, yeah.
Yeah, your usual table.
So I'll sit down and flag the bartender, looking for the rest of the party to, walk in behind me.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. So, the red-haired dwarf lady comes to take your order. Whatever you may like. She puts it in, goes and gets it, and you have it very speedily. It seems that when things are hopping, so is the service. So, uh,
Okay. So, to the group, this is a first. I have a dark ale sitting in front of me.
oh shit.
I don't know if Jax would notice. His shit's really bad. But he to the barmaid. He says, "I'm drinking to forget tonight."
Yeah, give me another one too.
All right. I'll keep a tab open.
Thanks.
Yeah, you would notice, Jax, this is not water. Because that's what I always order, or, simple juice.
I will try to notice. Hold on. Okay.
So I know Jax always gives me crap for not drinking.
I think his eyes would set on the dark ale. And he wouldn't say anything, but he would just kind of nod subtly.
Jamie is sitting on Jax's shoulder, and he waits to see if anybody orders him anything. And finally, it appears to occur to him that no one is going to order him anything, and so he's going to have to do it himself. So he gets down off of Jax, claims the chair, turns back into Jamie. When I did that, I thought it was going to be more useful, but
Me
so
too.
it goes. Sorry.
No, they say laughter is the best medicine.
What is there to laugh about right now?
I can make
Um,
you laugh.
Or just take a big gulp of my ale.
Cider, please, and food. Whatever's good.
I hope y'all don't think any less of me after all that. I kind of went too far.
My professor always says some ends justify their means.
Did you go too far, Jax?
Yeah, I did.
Look around you. You see all these townsfolk. This festival we had today. How nice, peaceful, and cheery it was. And these damn drow want to come in here and take it over? You know them.
I do know them.
Did you go too far? And I slam another drink of my ale.
Dex would tell me that a good man doesn't want to inflict pain. That if someone needs to go, you silence them quickly and quietly and move on.
Tell that to the drow.
It's a personal choice, I think. If you feel like you went too far, you did. But the only one you really need to apologize to is yourself. I'm not here to judge you.
Yeah. Jax is like looking off into a corner of the room, like hoping he doesn't see a particular someone. Thanks, though. I'm glad we found something out, at least.
I mean, you
I don't know what
Not
the
sure
hell
I-
to do with it.
I'm not sure I understand it. Politics has always been a little above my pay grade, but I guess maybe that's not the case anymore. We're getting paid a lot more.
Yeah. Lady, you went to school, right?
Not formally.
Okay, well, you're studied and educated, right?
Mm,
I'm trying to build up to a question here, and you're not
I'm-
making it easy.
no, you can ask the question, but that doesn't mean I can answer it.
I have some studies from the academy.
Okay, why in the nine hells would our, well, I can't say our, I'm new here, would the king promise a city to bloodthirsty raiders, basically?
There's many reasons.
Name 7.
Okay. First reason, you want the bloodthirsty raiders to do a job for you. Second reason, you want the bloodthirsty raiders to stay away from a certain part of land, so you give them another part instead. Third reason, you're trying to broker peace between countries. You want me to keep going here? Because I can.
No.
Okay.
So this town's just dealt the short end.
Seems like it.
Bullshit.
Okay,
And that's why you put an incompetent governor in charge here.
right. Which
It
we're
makes sense now.
making a lot of cash off him, but that's because he's an idiot.
So,
I came here looking for help. And now I need to help this fucking place.
there's so many questions.
We'll know
The-
our answers tomorrow.
I don't know if that's true.
Well,
I suspect we might have some more questions tomorrow.
It's possible. But watch this, and he'll put a finger to his head, and he'll pull out this like strand of light, and it just kind of floats there.
Is that a booger?
No, it's a memory. I can do this to him tomorrow.
What?
What?
What is that? How? Why? He like, Jax looks mystified.
Raz will pull out his book and he'll put it on the table and he'll open it up and he'll start pointing to stuff inside. He's, well, this spell here lets me look into somebody's head, and then if I do that one while doing this one, I can pull that out into what is a strand of energy, and then we can just look at it.
Whoa.
I like you.
Thanks.
So,
I-
our
Why would you wait? I don't want to look a gift in the what's the saying?
gift horse mouth.
and yeah,
That's it. But why would you help us? You don't know us. You're new.
No, but I am very curious on where this is going. It may be
You
a
didn't-
flawed trait, but curiosity and a cat of some sort, right?
You didn't know me before you brought me on this.
Right, but
I do
Okay,
ask a
you-
favor in return.
okay. That I understand.
What's the favor?
I don't know where the Acacia Academy is, and I need to go there.
The who's a what now?
Have I heard of that?
yeah. Have any of us heard of the Acacia Academy?
God?
God's
Hello,
dead guy.
God.
Sorry.
Oh,
sorry.
no.
Oh shit!
Anarchy!
God has left the building. Sorry about that. Things were going on in the background that I had to mute my mic for. Well, this is going to be a history check. It's pretty low DC.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Pretty low DC, you say?
How
Still
about a
rolling.
natural 1?
No, that's bad.
Wait. What are we rolling?
History.
History.
I rolled an 8.
Boy.
Should I really be rolling?
Probably not.
Yeah, I was gonna say like.
Lady coming in clutch.
Please know something.
What'd you roll, Jax?
8?
Okay. You have heard of the best wizarding academy in all of Enderos.
I have?
That you've heard that name, that you know that it is the best wizard
That's
academy on the continent.
That's the best wizarding academy on the continent.
Yeah.
Do we know? Do any of us know where it is?
Jamie, you know it's in Arborus in the mountains up north.
Oh.
It's in specifically Celestia. Lady Celesta, you know that some of the best wizards of the time have come from that academy, and they also teach at that academy. It is prestigious, and if you come from there, you are the best at what you do.
I would explain that.
The
Jamie will share
mountains?
his piece of information too.
I
Listen,
came from the mountains. Son
What
of
a
a...
what a great what a great
do
spread.
we need? Do
I
we
did
need?
too, to be
Uh,
fair.
so, do we need to find out more stuff about
Yes,
King's agreement with the Drow?
absolutely.
We're gonna have to fight Drow. I know that.
Oh, I've
And-
never actually been in a fight before.
If you're tagging along with us, that's gonna change.
I'm gonna
So-
need something
Oh, boy.
stronger. Can I get a whiskey?
Yeah, here. I'm
Oh,
gonna. She left me the bottle. I'm making that a reality right
Oh,
now.
yeah.
And I poured her one. Here, bud.
thanks.
Complimentary shots are put onto the table for everybody.
Jamie just
the-
fucking pounds it.
The alcohol just keeps flowing, and the tab just keeps building.
Yep.
Oh,
Raz
Alright.
will pick up the shot and he'll smell it and he'll take a little sip and go, "Jeez, what is that?"
Here.
it's poison.
I'll make it easier. And it looks like Jack spits on it and a little flame out the top of it.
Trust him, it's good.
Just
It's-
spit in it though.
It's
did.
metabolic poison, but it'll help.
If you're gonna,
Oh boy, okay, here we go. And he'll shoot it.
It tastes like a mellow vanilla.
Oh, that's much better.
Still burns a little, but I can't do much about that.
So, the King's Court is really far from here.
Well,
That's probably why this was selected. If the Drow was speaking truth, which I know that they lie. Like, of course they lie. But if the Drow was speaking truth, that would make this a reason. If you're gonna dump something out of your holdings, you would want to dump something out in the back of Beyond, right?
well, here's the problem as I see it. Where I come from, my village, it was under attack by Drow that didn't give a shit. These Drow, if they think it's entitled to them, it's going to be worse than what I dealt with, or at least just as bad.
Yeah. If they
But we
think
have
if they think they're fucking righteous, we're gonna be dealing with the full force of like elf arrogance times a lot.
it's gonna be war.
So
Is there
the
anybody-
king won't send help then. So
Right.
this city's pretty much as good as gone.
unless wait,
what-
unless they want the silver mines. What if we
Yeah.
collapse them right on their heads?
Well,
Well, let's find out if it's just the silver mines before we do
they'll
something.
it'll
so...
economically destroy everyone who lives here, and they won't have a livelihood anymore. And it'll be
We're on a
slow
river.
death. Yeah.
This is a silver town, though.
Why is this
Okay,
called the
like-
brass whatever then?
What?
No, it's a silver mining town.
Oh, I see.
Okay, that confused me. Or maybe collapse that shaft that they got up through.
Yeah.
A cowardly thing to do. Not
There's
your
no-
plan. Not your plan. I was thinking about the king just abandoning these people.
Why don't we just go in and eradicate all of them?
There's a lot.
That's-
We might be able
don't
to
know about-
handle a lot, but
I don't know about you, but I can turn into a kitty. I mean,
I
There's-
can. I can be a drow.
a whole war.
I've killed a lot of drow. But there's going to be a lot of drow.
I can go look.
Don't you not
Okay,
speak
you
the
can't-
language?
You
Stay
can't speak what they speak.
stay here with
Um,
us tonight, and we'll all go, and you pull the memories, and we'll get a lot more information And
Do you remember where Freddie wanted us to go tomorrow? I mean, today. I mean,
I I don't know.
Aurora?
was it the place with where the goblins?
Yeah, something about that.
Fuck. All right.
Does anybody actually remember?
No, dude, I barely remember what I ate for breakfast.
Out of character, I think it
There's a
was we were
reason I
supposed to
do
go
recaps.
north to the goblin cave.
Yeah.
I don't.
Some
In character, Jamie started drinking, so you know.
Oh, okay. No.
light slurring words at this point.
Okay.
Jax is still pretty sober, and he's not happy about it.
Well, then you'll have to ask later where you're supposed to go. At this point, the barmaid comes back with another round of drinks and some like bread to try and soak up the alcohol, just so you can keep drinking again.
You're
Also,
beautiful, and I swear I love you. Thank you.
also some bacon wrapped
Love
asparagus and
I
garlic
love the
roasted
asparagus.
garlic roasted asparagus just for Lady Celesta.
Hooray.
Asparagus is amazing. It's the best. Don't smell your pee, but it's the best.
What?
Thank you for the advice.
Asparagus makes your pee smell weird, but it tastes really good. The
Does
asparagus,
your-
not the pee.
Okay, that you caught me before I asked.
I used to know a lot about a lot of vegetables. I still
What
know a
happened?
lot about some vegetables. I don't know. Sometimes you don't garden for a while, and some of your know-how just kind of falls out of your head because you're thinking about other stuff. I know a lot.
Is there okay?
I can pull out what you forgot if you want.
There's no. Whoa! Actually, no, I don't. Thanks, but I don't need anybody messing with my memory. It's a shit show in here.
Okay.
Got
Can
lots
we-
of. Yeah, let's talk about something that's more
What
important
if-
than asparagus.
here's-
Sorry.
If we're wrong, or rather, if we're right, I don't know which way. If the king did do some shady shit, we're gonna have to, bite the.
Kill the king?
That's a little
We
above my pay grade. We might have
Definitely
to.
can't do that.
I was going to say, try and convince this town to emigrate.
Oh man, I don't know.
It might
Whole
be
town-
easier to kill a king, honestly.
The king is protected
I meant
Well,
just
by
in
sworn
retrospect.
paladins, and they're not. They're not.
This thing is, if the drow attack this town, we're not enough to stop them.
On that, you just Light starts weeping, and he slams his fist into the table. No matter how hard I try, no matter how much good I do, the people I care for always died. The children, the priests, these town, I just can't. I'm so tired. He's severely drunk at this point.
Denali's
should
going
sleep.
to take some water out of her cup and she's gonna flick it on him.
What?
Could you not?
What do you
that?
want?
I mean,
Stop crying.
Light, buddy. Hey, look at me.
I looked
Right.
at
Guy,
Jax.
right here. Do you want me to cure that poison
What
that
poison?
you just the drunkenness that you inflicted on yourself? It seems like it's hitting you pretty hard. Do you want that?
I just want people to be safe. I just want to. I don't know what I want anymore.
Okay, I'm gonna go over there. Jamie goes around the table and gives Light a hug.
You almost bump into the barmaid as you do so, and she's kind of like awkwardly standing there with a plate of food.
Right here. Thank you.
From the chef for you.
Thanks. He just really needed a hug.
She gives it to Jax.
We're having a bad night. Thank you.
If anybody else wants one, I can go.
I think
Get
some
something.
more food is definitely. Please, let's get everyone.
All right. Well,
Let's get some protein in everybody.
Katha said, maybe you'd enjoy it.
Oh, me?
Yeah, it's very, very awkward right now. She's like, Katha,
Oh.
trust your opinion on new creations.
Okay. Yeah.
I'll
I'll let her know what I think.
You get basically a sloppy Joe.
Nice.
With some roasted potatoes.
Okay. So Jack's like light bawling his eyes out across the table. Jack's just like puts that out of his mind, looks at the sandwich. Okay.
Okay, now we're talking.
All right.
He's a man of simple needs and pleasures.
I looked at Jax. I go, where do I
Hmm?
sleep here?
Oh, it's fine. You're helping us, so you're working with the city. Tell them you're on our tap.
Ah, okay.
They'll give you a room.
Right, sounds good.
Oh my gosh, it's like smoky, but with this like delicious chewy texture.
Right.
He kind of picks his head up, looking at you.
You want a bite?
Sure.
It'll help.
Yeah.
Which one?
Jack's hands passes over the sloppy Joe.
He kind of like fumbly grabs it, head bobbing, takes a bite.
Food is so good. Just like it's the greatest invention.
Oh,
It is,
holy shit, this is amazing.
right?
Oh, he hands it back. I need one of these.
I don't even need to scorch it. It's perfect.
Firmly grasp.
Eventually, some more sloppy joes come out for the rest of you.
As promised, Jax will get up. He's now a little unsteady, but he will make his way towards the kitchen.
Okay.
Hey, Katha!
Yeah.
It's smoky, a little spicy. I fucking love it.
For the first time you've been here, you see a toothy smile from Katha and a thumbs up.
Yeah, that's my girl. Good shit. And then he nods and kind of shambles his way back to the table.
Okay.
He will leave a platinum coin in the kitchen on the counter for her to find later.
Oh, okay. Cool. That'll be a happy find.
Raz is taking his ass to bed.
Okay.
Yeah. After Light eats his sandwich, he's gonna still crying, but now it's more of a mix of sad yet happy crying because he's eating. And he's gonna kind of stand up and stumble over to like this light post right here, and like barely catch himself. Oh, whoopsie daisy! And just kind of wander over to the stairs, bumping into the wall, hobbling up on to go to bed.
I love the
you're,
whoopsie daisy.
you're wearing armor. Clank, clank,
Yeah.
clank. All right. So, if there's any other conversations, or if there's no other conversations, I assume you all...
Jax does have a conversation in mind. He, after other folk have gone off to bed, he looks over at Lady. Hey,
Hey.
Oh yeah, sorry.
I fucked up
Oh.
today.
With the whole torture thing.
Yeah.
I think you did a good job, but that's just me.
Okay. And Jax gets up.
That was a great conversation.
Guess he didn't get what he was hoping for.
He learned a lot in
Wrong
that
person.
moment.
He sure fucking did. God damn.
This is like when when chaotic good meets neutral evil.
Yeah.
All right. If there's no other conversations, you all head to bed. As the night dies down, Jax, when you get up to your room, you see a figure sitting in the chair by the fire in your room. A familiar figure. I'll just go ahead and put him on. Holy moly, he's actually smaller than that, but
Yeah.
but there he is. I'll zoom out.
Jax like sees him. He like stops in the door, and to himself, Jax just says, "Shit." Yeah. Time to face the music, huh? He closes the door.
Not the way I would have handled it, but some information learned.
I didn't care. I didn't care about the information. I didn't care what he had to say. I just saw him, and I saw Xandros and Theron and Naira and Ethel and Felix, and I saw them all getting dragged down the shaft, and I just saw red, and I wanted to kill him. I wanted to make him hurt.
See, Dex nods sagely. And he doesn't have the typical smile. He's kind of deadpan serious right now.
I'm sorry.
He smirks. You're just fine. But things are about to get harder.
Yeah, no shit. We got a fucking drow army below us, a town full of idiots with us, and like the only people that are competent right now are drunk as shit.
And I have complete faith in you.
And you're supposed to be the smart one.
Just know that you're on the right path.
To what, Dex?
To the bigger picture. And he'll get up from the chair and put a hand on your shoulder. And it almost feels ethereal, the hand. It has a little bit of substance, a little bit of resistance. But he'll embrace you in a hug.
Jax hugs him back. And after a long pause, he just says, "How could me dying for this dump help New Kalian?"
You just need to be patient. And ask the right questions.
Fucking. Any tips? Any hint at those?
None that I can give you now.
Oh, a feeling.
I'll be around.
I hope so.
Any smiles? Good night.
Yeah. Good night, Dex.
And
Thanks for stopping in.
he nods and he heads for the door, and without opening it, he passes through and vanishes.
Must be nice. Jax lays down on the bed and not sleep.
Okay.
I think Jax would get a short rest tonight, but I don't think he would complete a long rest with how guilty he's feeling.
Okay. So a point of exhaustion for you in the morning.
Can't wait.
Who else? Light.
Yes.
You also do not sleep well. Memories and thoughts and dreams occur of...
Past parties and
Yes. You try to have a good night's sleep, and I need you to roll a wisdom save.
would it be disadvantaged because I am drunk?
That has been lifted from you by Jamie. So.
Oh, okay.
yeah.
I didn't. I offered to do that, but I
Oh, you didn't.
actually
Okay.
do it because
Yeah.
he didn't seem to want me to,
Okay.
and I wasn't going to interfere with somebody trying to drown their memories. It was just an offer.
Okay.
That's a disadvantage. Wisdom. That would just be the +1 roll, right?
What?
Or is it
Wisdom save.
trying to? Oh, saving throws +3, so it'd be a D20 +3.
Yep.
8.
You do not get a good night's sleep. You'll have a point of exhaustion in the morning.
Good.
This is the first night you'll be in a bed, correct? Denali?
Yes.
It's a nice bed.
Tis.
How would Denali feel about having a nice bed tonight?
I don't know. She'd probably fucking sleep good for once.
Okay. I need you to make a wisdom save as well.
Yeah, fuck. Bring up my thingy thing. Okay. That is a proficient. So let's see. That's a 5 + 2.
Hey, we both rolled
Even-
5s. Let's go.
Even though you're in a nice bed, comfortable pillows, and nice sheets, your dreams and memories plague you tonight. It's up to you if you want to have a good night's rest or not. Do these memories or dreams cause you issues?
Yeah, I'd say she tossed and turned, didn't get, like, the best sleep. She definitely had, more time to concentrate on her dreams than she did on keeping warm. For once.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay. I'll say that it's not enough, the tossing and turning, to cause you a point of exhaustion, but it does cause you a little bit of issue.
That fucking sucks.
Lady Solasta,
Mm-hmm.
you head up to your bed and you also are greeted by a figure sitting in a chair in your room.
Mm-hmm.
A familiar figure that has been by your side before. Telver is here in her room.
I thought you were going to be useful when it needed to be. What is this?
I have nothing better to do, so seems like we have a bit of a day ahead of us.
Your
I just wanted you to know that I'll be here if you need me.
Oh, I'll utilize you if I find it necessary. Don't worry about that.
Good. Have a good night.
She doesn't respond.
And he fades away. You all find a long rest, aside from the people that don't. And a new day begins. So, let's see. Denali, you'll get a full long rest.
Why is this not happening?
So,
Okay, long rest.
a new day ahead of you. What's the plan?
Well,
Talk to Raz about detecting thoughts, I think.
Yeah, I think that was our first step, was to go back to
Yeah.
the jail.
Head back to Le Prison.
why is that not rolling?
I mean, we could like get a cup of coffee first or whatever, but then prison.
Okay. Yeah, you grab a light breakfast and some coffee, and you head off towards the guardhouse.
5 plus 4.
And not worth it.
2.
You all arrive at the guardhouse, and everything seems like pretty normal. You enter, and the receptionist greets you all. Good morning. Here to see the
Morning.
captain.
No, we're here for the prisoner.
Oh, all right. I'll go get the captain. She has the keys.
Right.
The captain comes and greets you all. Coffee in hand. Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
Mm.
Here to see the prisoner again.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Come with me.
As we're walking, Raz will get Jax's attention. Jax,
Yeah.
are you gonna be able to hold this guy and not hurt him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. You are led towards the prisoner's cell, and you see that he is currently still sleeping. There is a fresh bandage on his calf where you utilize the bear trap. And as soon as you open the door to his cell, he jolts awake and turns to see you all. Tense, he sits up and is bracing himself for more pain.
Just hold his arm so he can't stop me.
You got it. Jax steps up to the drow,
Mm-hmm.
and he hexes him.
Oh, okay.
Oh shit.
I'm going to hex his strength.
All right.
And then I do exactly as asked. I grab his right arm and then step around behind him and grab his left arm and hold them clasped against his lower back.
Okay. All right. So this is going to be an athletics check.
He's at disadvantage. I'm at disadvantage.
Oh no.
He's not going to use his strength.
All right.
Everything.
So
Let's see. Where did my 20 go? There it is. First one. Okay, so I rolled a 14 and a 13 for a 22.
okay, he rolled a 9.
Damn.
You see, he tries to like dodge out of the grip, but you hold him firm. And you hear in Elvish, or the people that can speak Elvish, "What are you doing? What are you doing?"
Tell him I'm not gonna hurt him.
I speak in Elvish. Just hold still, and you won't be hurt.
As he says that. Oh, good.
As soon as you say "hold still," he starts struggling a little bit more.
I turn the light and I go, just ask him questions about the king and their deal. It doesn't matter what he say. I'll take care of the rest.
As he's struggling, you just hear Jack say, "Good luck with that."
Again, to our previous conversation, what was all the details with you and your people and the king?
I cast detect thoughts.
Okay. With the purpose of delving deeper, yeah?
Yeah. It's wisdom 15.
Okay. Okay.
You succeed?
No.
Okay, good.
All right. So, all right. This is gonna be a little weird because it's detect thoughts. It's not like images or pictures.
That's where you're wrong, my friend. I touch his head and I use encode thought, and I can pull the memory out into a visible image.
Okay. All
I'm
right.
very excited about that.
Listen, I wanted to do something like this for a long time, and I just never get the chance to do it. Okay.
He's Harry Potter.
Okay. Well.
Get it, Harry Potter.
Yes. I'm a hairy wizard.
Is this image something that everybody can see, or
No, it's only I can see it.
only you can see? So I'm
But
going to
I
send you
can-
images.
I can put it in somebody else's head, casting detect thoughts. So that's something I might do after.
Okay. All right. So, what you see?
Heron gone amuck in there.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, Echo.
What you see, Raz, is a very well, let's just say, sorry, where the hell did this go? A very animated speech from his point of view. He is looking up at a grand stand of sorts in a magnificent plaza. But it's very dark. You cannot see the sun above you. But the area is lit fairly well with a soft green light. Sorry, not green light, purple light. This is the background you see of the speaker.
Oh, well.
I'm sending you an image.
Oh shit.
And the figure you see kind of grandstanding at this podium, talking about how the surface dwellers have to pay for their transgressions, for their broken promises. Saying, we, as Drow, have been duped and basically done wrong. And this is the image that you get at a closer up view. I'm sending it to you now.
Okay.
That it is time for the surface dwellers to pay up on their promise. They will take what they were promised. That
Okay.
there will be no further negotiation.
Righty then.
And that's what you get. It's
So
it's no details, no
Right.
further details but it's basically just this grand
right, but from
speech.
this, from seeing this, I can gather that he didn't hear it straight from the king himself.
No.
This was just secondhand information. Okay.
Yep.
So the spell ends, and then I'll use my last second level to cast Detect Thoughts again. And over the next minute, I will project this thought and this memory into all of my friends' head. So they see these two. So I'll post them to
Yeah, you can post them.
the chat.
Yeah.
Initial image, and then the lady who was talking to our friend about paying up is the second image.
Does this feel? Can I fucking Jax comes from a city where propaganda was a thing. Does this feel like that?
Yes.
Jax, like, his head just drops. And you just quietly hear, you fucking idiots. Okay. Great.
All right, so there's that. He's pretty much been lied to and is useless.
You can tell him that.
I look the light.
Yeah, I look him in the eyes. You're a fucking moron, you know that. You believe anything you're told, huh?
He he spits at your feet.
I smack him. Don't be disrespectful.
Oh,
yeah,
shit.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
Damn. Oh, okay.
This wizard's
Yo,
got
rabbit's
fur on
got
his
fur-
hands.
Shit.
You see he snarls back at you. How hefty is this slap?
It's not. I have a 9 strength. It's more of a gesture than like pain.
But is it audible? Is the question.
No, the sound of the smack is engulfed by the fur. You don't really hear anything.
We see it happen and we're shocked, but we don't hear anything.
Exactly. Yeah.
Does he, like, do I feel him recoil like he's going to try to hit him back?
No, you don't feel.
Okay.
He's pretty steadfast, and he's just kind of like dazed about what the hell just happened.
Will this little rodent hit me?
Yeah.
Oh. Alright. So,
So we don't have a use for him then, right?
We need, well, how many of them are there? Can you figure that out?
How long did that interaction take? The first time, like the first conversation we had, the first memory, I should say.
Well, it was all one memory. It was, but
Right. But how long was I viewing this for?
it was pretty short. How long is the spell?
A minute. So I could technically go back in and find out how many are there.
For the full minute of the first conversation, you kind of saw that memory of this matron grandstanding and kind of like.
I think the question is how many drow are in the mines or whatever.
Yeah, Jax means figure out, like, how many are coming to attack.
Okay. From his point of view, he was kind of far back in the crowd because he's a male. But from the amount of people the amount of drow that you saw that he had to look over, it was a pretty significant amount.
Several thousand, hundreds.
Yeah, but they're not
Hundreds.
all warriors.
Right.
Hundreds.
Hundreds of warriors are coming.
It seemed like it wasn't like warriors. It was just.
it was a massive
It was,
drought.
it was a crowd. Yeah, it was a massive drow. But
One big massive
but
drow.
since like
One big, massive drow. Just
Yeah.
one guy.
it
True.
it was a pretty like hundreds this group that was listening to what this matron was saying.
Okay, so there were several hundred watching. You figure a third of them are warriors, so maybe 50 to 100, I guess.
Okay. That's doable.
At
We
least
just have
you
to
know
be
the
smart
king's not
about
a
it.
traitor, so we might be able to ask him for help.
can try.
He's
See
so
if I
far
can-
away. They wouldn't be able to get here in time.
Is there a nearby, garrison or fortress, bastion?
You asking God?
I'm asking the person who lives here.
Oh,
God never tells.
I mean,
There's also
The-
the warden or whatever.
Yeah, the warden's
yeah,
right by us.
there's not like a. I mean, the reason why we got hired is because help is too far, basically. But there's not no one like because I've been patching up guards for like a year plus. So, let me see. Let me look at my notes.
While you're doing that, Jax will turn the light and say, "Tell him he's told us everything we need to know, and his friends and family will perish as they try to take back a false promise." And Jax lets go of his hands and begins to make his way toward the door.
As soon as you let go of his hands, Raz is fucking out that door. Lickety split. Gone.
they're like, oh shit. Okay. Yeah. You just you see he doesn't like try to like grab at you or try to like fight back. He just slumps onto
That would be a
the
death wish.
he just kind of slumps onto the bed, and he's kind of resorted to being here for a while.
Can't.
Yeah. I relayed that verbatim to him. And then I spit at his feet.
Oh, okay. He smirks
I
at
smack
when he
you.
gets that kind of reaction.
I smack you and I say, don't resort to his shit. Oh, I mean, stuff, sorry.
Damn. Not
Mama
even
always
been with
hated
the
that
party
word.
for a full 24 hours and the fucking shit's laying hands on people.
I mean, I guess we're a bad influence.
Before
Unders-
Jamie leaves the cell,
Mhm.
he's gonna druid craft like the ugliest fucking underground mushroom that he can imagine,
Okay. Yeah.
and he's just gonna leave it there.
Oh, Uncle Tommy used to be able to do that.
And then he just leaves the cell, like without explanation. Just
Okay.
Oh.
just like bad omen mushroom, basically. Just
Enjoy
vibe.
your weird dirt dick.
What does that mean?
You hear something spat back in Undercommon.
Yeah, Jamie doesn't speak that. He has no idea.
Love how you guys don't speak Undercommon. It's great.
Give me 2 levels and I will.
I just won't ever. Sorry.
Okay. Jamie, you were looking through your notes on something?
Was trying to figure out. We had talked initially when we put Jamie here about the geography and like the people that he healed and shit, and whether there was any like authority nearby that he would know about. And I was trying to find stuff in my notes, and
Yeah.
I can't find shit.
Well, the major city nearby, which is northwest of Silver's Mist, about a couple days travel on horseback away, would be the city of Frontier.
But not like a fortress. Like there's not. Like we're pretty remote outpost here, right?
There's
Yeah.
no garrison nearby?
There is a small garrison in Frontier. There is a pretty, I mean, definitely bigger than the Amber Guard that are here. But, northwestern Enderos doesn't have the conflict, doesn't have enough conflict to require such a garrison, not like Aegis.
Until now.
Until now. So,
Okay.
that would be the nearest garrison of Amberguard. I mean, aside from going straight to the capital of Emberhaven, which would take.
So far.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull up map.
I
So
mean, it wouldn't
you guys
necessarily
are
take
here.
long to Jamie to get there, but
Yeah, this would take, considering that
Wait,
it's
what's
100.
the name of the continent?
So there's the nation of Enderos and then the continent of Enderos.
Okay. I'm sorry, I swear to God, I thought you said Westeros. I was like, what?
What I said Western Enderos, Northwest Enderos.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Those are big.
So yeah, Silver's Mist is kind of like in these foothills here. Frontier is like here, so it's a couple days away. Emberhaven is at least a week away.
So Frontier is only a couple days.
Yeah.
If we can get word to Frontier, get some reinforcements, what we thought for a moment would be a town-ending war might be a controllable skirmish if we have help.
it is the opposite direction than Friedrich asked us to go. I don't really have a problem with lying to Friedrich. I just thought I'd throw that out there in case
Well,
we were worried about it.
is there a runner? Can we send like someone who isn't us?
Or is a question? Is there like carrier birds in this world?
Burb.
Yeah.
Yeah. I turn and ask the warden, "Do you have any carrier? I guess birds,
Animal
carrier
messengers.
birds. Yeah, animal messengers that can get there faster than someone on foot."
Yes, we do. We can send a crow.
Yeah, we gotta ask for some real important fortification here.
I love crows. That's a perfect solution.
You guys, well, I mean, anybody native to Enderos would know that, like, the animal messenger, like, service to send messages between towns are primarily crows. Yeah.
Jamie just, is anticipating using speak with animals to impress upon the crow just how important this is, and also
Gotcha.
offer it bribes.
Well,
Because crows love bribes.
we can send it straight from here.
Right. There's a town of Drow down there, and this poor fella and all of his friends been pumped full of propaganda. They think they're on the right side of things.
Fair enough. Write a message out to, well, I know the captain of the Amber Garden Frontier. I will write out a message and tell him what we've learned.
Maybe impress upon him that, you have a squad of maybe like 5 guys and a bunch of guards that need help.
I will express my urgent request for reinforcements.
Perfect.
In the meantime,
Where was it we're supposed to go for the premiere?
the old ruins of Sunhill, a failed settlement
That's right.
to the northeast.
That's our next step then.
Yeah.
Two of you look pretty tired. Are you up for the challenge?
I am tired. I'll be fine.
All right.
I can't speak for
I'll be
anybody
alright.
else.
I hope. Rough night. Don't remember half of it.
Do you have enough healing potions on you? And
Nope.
Well then, 6 of you, 6 healing potions.
Thanks.
And she'll
Great.
nod to the receptionist, and the receptionist will bring out 6 healing potions for you. Right.
Thank you very much. Went ahead.
Thank you.
Good luck. I hope to see you all return.
Oh,
Me
we'll be
too.
fine.
Right.
All right. So, I assume you all head off towards the ruins of Sunhill.
I think that's the plan.
I think that is the plan.
Okay.
Next sesh combat.
Yes. Yeah, I think that's a good place to
Oh yes.
stop. So with that, we'll go ahead and get a RP vote, and we'll start with Day.
No, fuck you.
Huh?
Okay. Okay.
What the hell?
I'm sorry. I'm still feeling a little burn from Penn earlier, and I need to take my
Oh.
frustrations out.
I'm blaming you for your problems.
It was literally your problem that you put on me.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, you don't remember? No bad ideas unless it's Simic.
No, doesn't sound like me.
I don't remember this happening.
Paula, what
See?
the fuck? You too? Traitor.
Well, I don't know what you're talking about. Nothing happened, so
Traitor.
can't be a traitor if I didn't betray you on it.
Whoa. Okay.
I'm gonna give it to Jax on just calmly, firmly grasping his bear trap and putting it together,
Firmly
Okay.
grasp.
and then
Thank
not
you.
so firmly grasping.
Thank you.
All right, Echo.
It caught me completely by surprise, and I loved it. Raz smacking the drow prisoner out of the fucking blue. It was so like the character. It's so like it seems in character when you think back on it, but in the moment I was like, "Whoa, okay." So for breaking my expectations, so
Thank you.
All right. Kala.
Well, I was gonna say Civic for doing the slappy thing, but that's already been voted for, and I want to be original. So I'm gonna go back to my first vote, which was gonna be for Day for having a drunken crying fit, which I'm gonna be honest with you, I could feel the throes of annoyance deep down inside me. I was like, oh, yeah, I don't hate it.
it's too real.
The fact that it actually made me feel something real, I was like, okay, I'm giving it to him. Even if it was annoyance, it was great. Good job.
Taking a bit of water splash. That was funny.
I was just like, stop it. Stop crying.
Pen.
I want to give it to Jax for trying to ask Solasta about something that was emotionally troubling him, realizing that Solasta was the worst person to ask, and then giving up immediately.
Thank you.
That was very good.
I'm sorry, I fucked up. I think you did great, man.
Okay.
That was good.
Good talk.
That was
Like
one-
looking at your moral compass and it's all blank. Okay.
Yeah, man.
Best response. Sal.
Man, this is tough now because people kept taking the things that I was going to say. I think though I'm going to give it to Day for whoopsie daisy because it made me laugh.
Okay.
Oh, the drunk.
just wobbling around, just fucking. You know, he totally went for it on a character who's ordinarily pretty dignified, and
Mhm.
I don't know, just kudos.
Thank you.
Like JB being a drunk dumbass was, you know, Tuesday, right? So, it was good.
All right. Simic.
I gotta give it to Jax for the sloppy Joe. He convinced Light to eat, and then he was just like, "Oh, it's so good."
All right.
Sold me
Thank
on
you.
it. I wanted a sloppy Joe.
Well, the votes have it. Jax, you get a point of inspiration. Well done. I hope you all had fun. And
Oh, fuck you.
I want to honorable
Okay.
mention real quick. I want to honorable mention Jamie for the cat sympathy.
Yep. Just nudges you.
Bonk. Yeah.
yeah.
Inspired
I had
by a real cat.
inspiration from fucking Heim, like being all over my keyboard, your keyboard.
I would have really laughed. It's like that video where the girl is like, I didn't get anything done today, and her cat slaps her in the face and is like, meow. I would have laughed. It was exactly like that. Like, pull yourself together, and cat.
Yeah. Thanks for playing with me. Welcome back to the table, Simic.
Yeah.
You got a little taller.
Little.
Right. Okay.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Wow.
Thanks. Thank you all for playing with me, and we'll see you
Thanks
next
for
time.
running.
Yeah,
Yes,
of
sir.
course.
Catch you next time.
Bye.